This is a video explanation of what information is being shared in the half-termly report to Year 6 parents. First of all, you will notice that your child's attendance is included at the top of the report. This should be in line or above the Academy target. You can see that this child's attendance is 93.5%, which is below the Academy target. The first four boxes show your child's attainment in reading and their engagement with at-home learning. Each term, the children take a reading comprehension test. You can see here that the test was out of a total of 50 marks, and this child scored 36. It is important to note the information underneath the table. This will help you to understand how well your child is progressing. In this report, it is Spring 1, and to meet the expected boundary in reading, pupils are required to secure 25 out of 50 in Spring 1. To meet the greater depth boundary in reading, pupils are required to secure 38 out of 50 in Spring 1. The pass mark increases each term to reflect that the children will have been taught more content as the year progresses. Reading fluency tells us how fluently your child can read a text, and this is tested each half term until a child reaches the expected standard. Children in Year 6 should be able to read 110 words correct per minute. You can see that this child is reading well above at 131 words per minute. You can see in the third and fourth boxes that this child has been reading regularly at home and completing all of the homework set. The next four boxes show your child's attainment in writing and basic English skills. In the first box, you can see the teacher's assessment of writing. Once again, underneath the table, you can see information which will help you to understand how well your child is progressing. Please note the key that's located under the Writing Teacher Assessment box. Your child should be working at either 6E, which stands for expected, or 6G, which stands for greater depth, which is above the expected standard. Each term, the children will take a spelling and grammar test. You can see here that the test was out of a total of 70 marks, 50 for the grammar test and 20 for the spelling test. This child scored 48 points in total. 13 of those points were earned from the spelling test. It is important to note the information underneath of the table. This will help you to understand how well your child is progressing. To meet the expected boundary in grammar, punctuation, and spelling, pupils are required to secure 31 out of 70 in Spring 1. To meet the greater depth boundary in grammar, punctuation, and spelling, pupils are required to secure 50 out of 70 in Spring 1. The pass mark increases each term to reflect that the children will have been taught more content as the year progresses. In the next box, you can see that this child can read 93 out of 100 of the common exception words. Please note that the common exception words list is a shared list with Year 5, and pupils are expected to secure 100 words by the end of Year 6. Each term, the children take a maths test, which comprises of 2 reasoning papers, which is problem solving, and an arithmetic paper. Each reasoning paper is scored out of 35 points, and the arithmetic paper is scored out of a total of 40 points. The total available marks are 110. You can see here that this child scored 30 out of 40 for their arithmetic paper and earned 72 out of 110 points, which is all 3 papers added together. It is important to note the information underneath the table. This will help you to understand how well your child is progressing. To meet the expected boundary in maths, pupils are required to secure 55 out of 110 in Spring 1. To meet the greater depth boundary in maths, pupils are required to secure 85 out of 110 in Spring 1. The pass mark increases each term to reflect that the children will have been taught more content as the year progresses. Finally, the information in this table shows you which of the times tables your child can recite fluently and at speed. The national expectation is that all children know their times tables up to 12 times 12 by the end of year 4 when they take the multiplication times table check. Therefore, in year 6, to be meeting expectations, your child should have a yes in each box.